Hello, and welcome back to our series on biblical principles for career success. And just like that, we are at the end of our series. In this, our final episode, we want to continue to reflect on how we can apply the biblical principles, precepts, and practices for professional growth and success. Now, in the last episode, we spoke about how we can apply the principles from the lives of various biblical personalities to help us thrive through different seasons of life. And today, we want to look at applying the lessons from the lives of David, Joseph, Nehemiah, Daniel, and Ezra in a team setting that can enhance team dynamics, foster a positive work environment, and lead to collective success. So, here are some practical ways to incorporate these principles into your team. Firstly, let's look at leadership and courage from the life of Joseph. You can all encourage open communication, fostering an environment where team members feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns. Just as David led with courage, encourage your team to speak up and take initiative. Lead by example. Demonstrate integrity, fairness, and courage in your actions. Your team will be more likely to follow suit if they see these qualities in you. Support and empower. Provide support and resources to your team to develop their skills and take on leadership roles. Empower them to make decisions and take ownership of their work. And so there's so much we can learn from David in terms of leadership and courage. Let's look at integrity and wisdom from the life of Joseph. Firstly, promote ethical behavior. Establish and uphold ethical standards within your team. Encourage honesty, transparency, and accountability in all interactions. Foster a culture of wisdom. Encourage continuous learning and knowledge sharing. Create opportunities for team members to develop their skills and to seek wisdom through training, mentorship, and collaboration. Oftentimes, these are areas where many workers report that these are lacking in their workplace setting. And so we can champion the cause by encouraging continuous learning and knowledge sharing by creating that supportive environment. Next, handle conflicts with integrity. It's important that we address conflicts promptly and fairly. Use wisdom to navigate difficult situations and find solutions that uphold the team's value. Next, let's look at the excellence and faithfulness as demonstrated by Daniel. Set high standards. As a leader, encourage your team to strive for excellence in their work. Set clear expectations and provide feedback to help them improve. Because everybody wants to improve. Even the most difficult team member has a goal that they would love to improve. So help them do that. Recognize and reward excellence. Acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of your team members. A little bit of acknowledgement and recognition goes a very long way. Recognizing their hard work and dedication can motivate them to continue to strive for excellence and stay true to the core values. We should ensure that the team's actions align with its core values, but you as an individual must also encourage faithfulness to these values, even when faced with challenges. Let's look at vision and perseverance from Nehemiah. Develop a clear vision. Work with your team to create a shared vision and set specific achievable goals. Ensure that everyone understands what these goals are and what the vision is, and make sure that they are committed to the vision. Even better yet, get them to work with you to create this vision and so they can take ownership of it. Plan strategically. Develop a strategic plan to achieve the team's goals. Break down the vision into actionable steps and assign responsibilities to team members. Finally, encourage perseverance. Fostering a culture of resilience and determination is a great way to build your team. Support your team members through challenges and setbacks and encourage them to stay focused on the vision. Let's look at dedication to learning and teaching from Ezra. We can promote continuous learning. Encouraging team members to pursue continuous learning and personal development is a great way to do this. Provide opportunities for training, workshops, and professional growth. Share your knowledge. Create a culture of knowledge sharing and mentorship. Encourage team members to teach and to learn from each other, fostering this collaborative and supportive environment. We must also align actions with purpose. Ensure that the team's actions align with its purpose and its values. So, a good thing to do is to regularly reflect on the team's goals and adjust the plans as needed to stay true to the vision. Make sure that we're not creeping away from our goal and our vision. And so we can bring that back. So, I want to give a few practical applications of some of the things we can do to bring some of these ideas to life. We can do team meetings and workshops. Organize regular team meetings and workshops to discuss your team's vision and goals and progress. And you can use these sessions to share knowledge and provide feedback. And then it's easy to use this to address any challenges. We can also provide mentorship programs. Implement mentorship programs where experienced team members can guide and support newer or less experienced colleagues, because this fosters a culture of learning and growth. I remember some years ago when I was working in another area and I was asked to participate in the mentorship program. I got trained as a mentor and I was fortunate enough to mentor a few people. And I saw the growth and the impact that made on them, but it also impacted me as an individual, being able to share my knowledge and to support others to grow. It helped me to grow as well. Now, speaking of recognition and rewards, it's important to establish a system for recognizing and rewarding team members' achievement. This can include whether formal awards, public recognition, or simple gestures of appreciation. I believe it is really critical for us to acknowledge the contribution of our team members in front of each other, not as a way of making people feel bad, but to help us to celebrate each other and so that people can be encouraged to do their best. The next thing is about conflict resolution. Develop clear procedures for addressing conflicts within the team. Encourage open communication around everything, and use wisdom and integrity to find fair and effective solutions. Professional development is also critical. Invest in the professional development of your team members. Provide access to training courses and resources that can help them grow and excel in their roles. And finally, do team building activities. Organizing team building activities to strengthen the relationships and fostering a sense of unity and collaboration among team members is really important. These activities can help build trust and improve team dynamics. So, overall, by applying these principles and practical applications, you can create a positive and productive team environment that fosters growth, collaboration, and success. And remember, we must lead with integrity and lead by example. We must stay true to our values and trust in God's plan for the journey of the team that we lead. As usual, I would love to close with a few reflective questions. And I'd love to ask you, how can you embrace your unique calling and use your gifts to make a positive impact, whether in your community or in your workplace? What steps can you take to trust in God's timing and plan for your career? How can you stay true to your core values and beliefs in your professional life? What strategies can you use to preserve or persevere through challenges and remain focused on your vision? How can you inspire and support others in your workplace and community? I want you to reflect on these questions and apply these lessons from the lives of David, Joseph, Daniel, Nehemiah, and Ezra that can help you grow as a leader and achieve success while remaining faithful to your calling. Well, that takes us to the end of the biblical principles for career success with key lessons from the lives of David, Joseph, Daniel, Ezra, and Nehemiah. I do hope that as we continue on our professional journey, that these principles, concepts that we have shared will continue to bless and encourage you. And most importantly, that you will share them with someone to help encourage them on their journey. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dr. Stephanie Fletcher Larty, and I do hope to see you in the next series. Until then, take good care, and it is bye-bye for now.